So the way that I can explain academia for the most part is that it is exploitive and greedy. And I know that sounds like a really bad term when I say this, but I want to explain myself in this video. I'm going to actually explain it and give you an idea exactly what I mean by that. So there's this algorithm or way to think about how you actually search the environment. And this algorithm is called a greedy algorithm or an exploitive algorithm, where you look at all of the opportunities that exist in the world and you go to it extraordinarily quickly, and you don't think about the actual environment that you're in, and you just try to pursue and grab the opportunities as much as possible. I view much of the academic game in this way, and once you start looking at a context as if it is greedy and as well as exploitive, and very similar in the sense that they're going towards something that is very obvious and that everybody is rushing towards these particular things. And this happens all the time, where you think about artificial intelligence, for example, is the newest thing, and everybody is scrambling towards that. And that's what people really want. And there is this push towards it without actually thinking about the implications or thinking about something a lot more thoughtful about what's going on. And so your job in this environment where everybody, all of the resources are greedy, and all of the actors are exploitive. And it's a great term. I think these are really great terms because it explains exactly what's going on. And once you understand that it's a very greedy and exploitive algorithm that people pursue, then you're able to at least a little bit plan against that. And so your job is to continuously push against that desire that everybody is reaching towards. And I'm going to tell you the truth, most people, 80%, 90% are going to be greedy and exploitive, right? Like that is actually what's going to happen. But if you can stand above it and realize that you can explore and do what are called long jumps every once in a while. I know people that are in the learning literature understand what I'm talking about, but most people are going to think that I'm somehow devilish by talking about this. But it's very true if you can think of how can I withstand the pressure to be greedy at any given moment. And you're going to look at it and you're going to be greedy at any given moment. You're going to look for the easiest data to gather. You're going to look for the places where there's easy money. You're going to look for all of these moments where it seems very easy. And the unfortunate truth, what's going to happen is that the environment's going to change, or you will pursue that thing and all of a sudden that money runs up, or that you pursue that thing and you realize it's something that you don't want to do. And your job is to continuously push back against that very, very greedy environment where lots of people are rushing towards various different resources, and to push back and do things for the long term. Because what ends up happening with a greedy search algorithm, with a very exploitive search algorithm, is that you get stuck. You get stuck in these very local areas, and you don't see the big picture. You don't see where there's better opportunities. There's a lot more that's going on. There's more nuance. There's more interesting things than just that immediate surrounding. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.